It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Play action here on first down. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tough run in there, but not quite enough for a first down. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. A long distance. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Receivers are bunched together. Now we want a draw play. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That pass is caught. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He had all day. It's a toss play to the right. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Past the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Checks this down to the running back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes... So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
The returner is offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Quick dart to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. Out of the end zone, has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Touchdown, tied. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed toward...
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Alabama! Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! This offense starts deep in a hole. He'll start this drive firing. He's got him in the flat. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option.
There he goes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a second down. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Going to take a shot on second and short. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. They'll try to power their way ahead. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Skips away from pressure. Quick step and go. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they... Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Swanson. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. And he's loose and he'll... This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Buys a little time with his feet. All kinds of time before he fires right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive. Second half.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're setting up the screen. On the move at the 30. Flying out to the left. The 30. 10. Touchdown tie. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
Get set, get set.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Swanson. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Hey, how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Back in motion, try to clear the picture. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Recovers the fumble and he's still going.
It's so hard hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Just when you think this offense had its back against the wall, suddenly they're across midfield with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bama! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a... Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Breaks into the open. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the run deep down the right side.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. The ball's works free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
They'll go to the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over.
really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival.